Destiny's shilling for Crowder because he wants to be like the Keith Farrion in the situation.
I'm shilling for him because Steven spelled with a V stick together. Okay, all these
Destiny just like taking the unpopular take, and he's doing it again with this one.
True,
all of a sudden,
exactly.
The winning criticism is from the conservative side. Okay, he's an L man because he let his marriage fall apart. He doesn't have 2 cars for her. He can't pick up the dog shit for the last 2 months. Like that's why I criticize him for it, because if he's out here being a Christian conservative man as another Christian, I don't want him leading other Christian young men.
That's great, but it has absolutely fuck all to do with anything we were just talking about. But thank you for that input.
Yeah, well, it does show that he's abusive.
Probably, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Exactly, and it's not an unreasonable request to not want to put the dog medication in the ass of the dog.
Maybe you don't know. You don't know if it's. You have no idea. Why is it so hard for you? Retards, just wait for more information.
Because
there's literally there's literally no reason. No, hold on. No.
I'll tell you.
Tell me why we have to have an opinion right now.
Because you in the past have sat here and said, I can perfectly understand why parents are overprotective to the point of irrationality when it comes to their kids. And you have somebody who's late term, 8 months, when apparently she's had miscarriages before, so she's extra paranoid potentially, and then you're like, wow, there's no reason. It's like, yeah, it's actually very sensible, and I know a lot of parents would have the same reaction to anything that may even potentially be a risk.
Okay, if you just want to tell me that you've got an irrational snow bunny protective feeling because she's pregnant, that's fine. Then just say that. Then say, Steven, I am being retarded, but at least I'm acknowledging it. It's because I see a white woman crying, it makes me sad. That's fine. If you want to have that opinion, then that's fine. That's fine.
It's because women are retarded, okay?
That's fine. That's okay. That's fine.
We do think women are children.
Okay. That's cool. I'm
good with that's what parents do. Parents are irrationally protective of their children.
Wait, hold on. There is no. What are you talking? This has nothing to do with. We're talking about a pregnant woman and a man. We're not looking at a kid getting abused here. I don't know where this point is coming from.
Because you don't think a pregnant woman is the same as a parent in terms of how overprotective she is of their future child?
We don't even know what she's being asked to do, bro. What if the medication is giving a pill to a dog? You have no idea.
A pill to a dog, again, a lot of those pills can't be touched. Or there are a number of pills that can't be touched by pregnant women. It's on the instructions. Do not handle if pregnant.
Yeah.
True.
This is an L take, my guy.
I agree. You guys are all on.
I don't know.
L takes.
Wait, hold on.
It's so funny that you guys like. Fucking retards can watch the Amber Heard Johnny Depp shit get repeated like 50 million times over, and they're like, "Oh, there's nothing we could have done. I have no idea." But here you are, like willing to wheel out like 50 million assumptions on a 3-minute video being leaked that is like intentionally trying to make one side look bad. You're like, "Oh, nothing fishy here. That's absolutely everything I'm saying," despite the fact that the video itself isn't even edited. The video itself isn't even edited.
No one here is saying that like there's another side or two sides. We're talking about what we're seeing.
He's lying. He's lying. It hasn't been edited.
Wait, what am I lying
about the video? You want to know the truth about the video? It's a ring light. Sometimes movement stops and then the video just stops. It happens. These things record and stop. You don't even know if it's been edited. Sometimes the videos just come out that way.
Facts.
They're literally moving the entire time of the video. This is the most cope-takeable time. Maybe in the middle of them moving in the video, they randomly cut 40 seconds out.
This is incredibly disingenuous because we seeded earlier in this conversation that there could be other things going on in this marriage, that there could have been other things that have happened before this, right? But we're talking about what is reasonable within this 3-minute span, right? And I think it is perfectly reasonable for a woman who is 8 months pregnant, who is a high-risk pregnancy, who is worried about, premature.
Yes, we've heard you give the pregnant women retarded baby talking points a million times. Yeah.
You heard that one. That was a good one, though. It's a good one. I like it.
Why are the babies retarded?
It's the same because you guys are bringing these talking points without having any idea what the medication is or anything. You're just like saying it over and over again because a white pregnant woman like crying like sets you into a fucking frenzy.
Hey, if she was,
I will not lie. I'm actually biased against white women, so me making this defense actually leads credence to her because like me and white women. So like I think if I'm advocating for her, there's something really suspicious going on.
You guys need to stop bringing up the high-risk pregnancy thing as a defense for like, or like to defend the idea that she can't do anything. She was already willing to go to.
She can't do anything. I never.
Stardust, shut up. Let me make my point first. All right.
Anyways, don't tell her to shut up. She doesn't need to do that. Just say,
okay. Well, she could just not cut me off. All right. So basically, like. Yeah, she's high risk, but we don't know why she's high risk. Carrying multiples is enough to categorize you as high risk, but high risk means a lot of different things, right? You could be high risk for a number of different medical reasons. So, And she was already willing to go to the grocery store. So any sort of argument about like, oh, well, she doesn't want to exert herself too much, or, you know, she's too pregnant, she's carrying twins, like doing physical anything is too much. Well, no, she's already willing to do errands. Like, let's not pretend like she can't.
No,
I don't think she was going grocery shopping. I think she was getting away
Wasn't
from
the
him.
contention? Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
she
Wasn't the whole
wanted to-
contention that he didn't want her to take the car to go grocery shopping? Like she
Did
was
we also-
going grocery shopping. She didn't want him to. He didn't want her to take the car. He wanted her to take the Uber.
You have no reason why that's the case, though, right?
No, was that not said explicitly?
Yeah, he wanted her to take the Uber, and I think that it's crazy to make her take an Uber when if you want to go to the gym, it's
You
much
don't know
easier
that.
to-
There could be
You're the
a
man
million
of the
different
household.
circumstances.
No, this
You
was
drive
said
your woman
explicitly.
around. You don't let your woman drive.
What he
This
what
was
he
said.
specifically said, right, was that, oh, I might want, I can't go see my parents, I can't go to the gym, if I don't have this car, right? It is much easier to do errands using a car, and it's much easier to go to the gym doing an Uber. I don't understand why he can't just.
I don't
You have
even
no
know
idea
if
what
that's
sort of-
true.
Yeah.
That is
You have no
absolutely-
idea what sort of arrangement they have when it comes to the car. There could be reasons why he needs access to the car and she doesn't necessarily need access to a car. It could be easier for her to just get an Uber.
He gave the reasons why he didn't want her to take the car. We don't have to speculate about that.
Yeah, but you don't know the context for why those things
It doesn't
are
matter what the
reasons.
context
Why
is.
did he
He's
say
saying,
that?
that
Why
is-
did he say
That's
that?
an L. Multi-millionaire without multiple cars can't just hand one over and get somebody. He's got all these employees and he can't set that up. Now you're a fucking
Or he has to
loser.
go so
And I
fast
also
between
and
friends.
I also say she had a miscarriage in 2020. It is not irrational for her and her particular medical history to be extra paranoid about anything, considering she loves
Her having a miscarriage has nothing to do with whether or not she can take a fucking Uber.
What would be the
dude.
medication? Are you a fucking retard? If you lose a child, yeah, you become extra paranoid about everything. Like, what are you guys talking
then
about?
why did
I
she
don't
want
know
to
if
go?
you guys are, like,
Abba, you're not going to
online
be
and partially
Abba. You won't
retarded.
answer this question.
If somebody who lost a kid
then
is
why
going
did
to
she
be
want to
like-
go grocery shopping then?
who
are you
said she
talking
didn't?
about?
No, let me answer that. Make him answer that. Make him answer that.
He
Make him answer that. Make him
was
answer
the one who
that.
was-
Make him answer that. You're dragged out. Answer that question. Why did she want to go grocery shopping?
She didn't.
Wait, then why is she offering to go grocery shopping?
Because he's forcing her. The only way she can take the car is if she runs errands for him. She wanted to get away. And he said, I need errands, I need this, I need that. So she said, fine, if I could just get the fuck away from you, then I'll go get your fucking groceries.
Okay, why
That's
can't-
why she gave an unspecified time for her return.
Then why wouldn't she just like Uber to her parents' house and like not come back?
She offered to get somebody to give her a ride.
Okay, but there.
And then he had an issue
Her
with that.
parents don't
and he
live
said,
in the
"Take
same
an
state.
Uber."
Her
Listen,
parents are
I
in,
don't
like, Michigan or
understand,
some
like,
shit.
how
No,
you
no,
guys
that-
are
why-
sitting
that's
here.
my question.
She's 8 months pregnant. Just give her the fucking car.
It's not. We don't. The thing I'm saying is you don't know. Why couldn't she just Uber to her parents' house?
If she's
parents are in a
8
different
months
state.
pregnant, your
Sorry,
duty as
like-
the
like
husband
in-
is to just give her the fucking
Okay,
car.
so you have no answer.
or
You have
get
no
another
answer. You have no
thing.
answer. You have no answer. You just have no idea. Your duty is like just take an Uber somewhere.
Yeah,
Do it
yeah, yeah.
from her parents' house.
Guess
You want to
what?
get away.
I would not want my 8-month pregnant wife to get in a fucking Uber. I would feel very unsafe about that whole scenario. Yeah.
There's some stranger in the car with your pregnant
Yeah.
wife, dude.
Is that crazy? Is that stupid?
Yeah, it is retarded. Yeah, my pregnant wife can't take Ubers anymore because somebody might kill her. Like what?
Yeah, yeah.
My
You
guess
ask
is going to be
most
Steven
people in the
Crowder probably has a
public-
higher chance of getting killed in an Uber than a pregnant lady. But who knows? You know,
I couldn't
maybe.
imagine being a grown man and demanding your wife take an Uber when she's 8 months pregnant when you have a
Thanks.
car that's available and you can take an Uber or get one of your lame employees to drive you around the whole fucking day. Yeah, you're a
I don't
fucking
know.
loser
I don't know
and
if
you're
he can just
degenerate if you
take.
do that.
I don't know if he
Absolutely.
can just take an Uber, right? I don't know what his. I
Why
don't know-
can't he? Why can't he?
Because he's got a fucking heart surgery next month. I don't know if he's on some weird fucking restrictions. If he's not supposed to be around
what
other fucking
Uber's
people.
gonna f with your heart?
Because it might not be because it's COVID. You retard. What are you talking about? Like, the whole fucking world is fucking crazy.
She's
with shit.
pregnant. She's
COVID
pregnant.
COVID can
He's
fuck with a
no. Let me
pregnancy
understand
too.
that.
Oh
He complains he can't go to the gym. He complains he can't go to see his parents or whatever the it is, so he doesn't want to get an Uber. But then he wants to take a ride to go to these places with public people all around where he might get COVID.
I don't know if he wants to take a ride to those public places. What are you talking about?
Steven, you very often are like, hey, I'm an adult. I've had a lot of life experience compared to a lot of people in this space. So you make some rational inferences from things. It's pretty rational inference that when he's listing off, like, I can't go see my parents, I can't go to the gym, or I can't go see my friends, he's just listing off excuses for why he doesn't want her to take the car, not things he actually has planned
I
and
don't.
intends to do.
Here's the only difference. I don't know why I'm repeating this shit. Okay, what you're saying could be right, but you won't acknowledge that it could be wrong. It might be the
I'm
case
happy
that
to acknowledge it could be wrong, but
If-
I want you to
if
take a
that's-
fucking firmer stance on what you think it might be.
I don't know what it could be because I don't have any more information than an edited 3-minute video, Lycan. It might be that he can't go to any of those places because it's COVID time and he's got a surgery scheduled in a couple weeks. That could be the case. Or it could be that he's just really controlling and he's finding excuses to keep his wife in the house. I don't know. It could be that they only have one car because he doesn't want his wife driving anywhere because he's abusive. Or it could be that they have two cars and one's in the shop. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. But what I wouldn't do is I wouldn't come out here and stake my whole reputation on this because I'm so fucking dick hungry to shit on Crowder. And then all of a sudden Cork Docs come out and I go, oh, whoop, looks like I made a whole bunch of fucking assumptions. By the way, for no reason, because there's literally no reason right now where you have to make an assumption on this, right? You just say like, oh shit, I don't know, a lot of stuff could have happened. The video that came out looks pretty bad. Looks like he's shitting on his wife. Looks like he's saying some shit that he doesn't say, that he shouldn't be saying. That seems to be the case. But there's also a lot of information we don't know. The video is edited and it's leaked to a publication that's explicitly trying to make him look bad in an 8-figure divorce case. How retarded do you have to be to take all of that at face value?
Yes. Okay, but we're not putting him to the sword. We're not saying he needs to go to jail. What I'm saying is in consideration of the values that he espouses as a good Christian man who says he loves marriages and all this stuff, everything he exemplified in that video flew in the face of that.
Yeah,
There's
no shit, yes.
Christ-like about Andy's behavior. So my criticism of him is not one of like legal condemnation. I just think morally, I think what he did is fucking garbage. That's it, period. I don't, all this other talk about things might exonerate him after, there's nothing that could exonerate
no one,
him.
good thing nobody said he was going to get exonerated. I don't know who you're talking to in here. Okay, nobody said he could be exonerated.
Okay, then lessen how bad it looks when it comes to the fact that his values are not being lived up to in the stuff that he showed. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think you give a fuck if he's living
while he's over there having his little fucking dick measuring contest on public platform to like do some PR shit is not very Christ-like when he's talking about, oh, the Texas is a no-fault divorce, blah blah blah. It's like, bro, you hired
you don't give a fuck about him living up to his values. You came in here because you wanted to defend a pregnant woman. You were saying that's what parents feel like. Okay, if that's what you want to switch to, then that's fine. Sure.
I'll prove it to you because last time when we had a conversation and I was saying I really admire the fact that Ben Shapiro, irrespective of my political differences, lives the values that he has, I was showing him love for that. Why can't I have that same kind of attitude towards Crowder when he's not doing the same?
You can, but that wasn't the argument you came in here with. The argument you came in here with was, oh my God, pregnant woman, this is horrible. If you would have come in here and said like, wow, it's pretty hypocritical that Steven Crowder seems like he's treating his wife horribly and they're having all these problems in their relationship, even though he's a Christian conservative man, of course I'd agree with you. Now, no shit, that looks horrible. Obviously that's true.
It's perfectly reasonable to say that in the video, what we see, it has signs of abuse for sure.
Yeah,
right?
Obviously, of course.
But to make this like moral condemnation of him as a person, as if he never lives his moral, you're taking 3 minutes of his life during a very like tumultuous period of his life during a fucking divorce. And you're gonna judge his character like for
I will
in totality. I think that's pretty fucked up. I think if anybody took 3 minutes of you living up to your morals, you would feel pretty miffed. I don't know.
Listen, there's a giant difference between some random 3-minute video and you doing that to your wife when she's pregnant, late term with twins after having a miscarriage. Completely fucking different scenario. Sorry, buddy. I don't think those two things are the same thing. I would not judge someone because they had a bad interaction with their parent. But if your parents fucking knocked unconscious and you do up shit to them while they're there or saying stuff, I would probably judge you completely different.
Is that comparison?
You can't make statements like, "Oh, he doesn't live his values." He didn't live those values in that clip. Sure.
I'm talking about how you treat somebody in an incredible vulnerable
The comparison
state
for a pregnant woman is somebody knocked unconscious getting raped? Like, what the fuck?
What? I didn't say raped. What the fuck?
What do you mean doing things to somebody while they're knocked unconscious?
Maybe this is the way that you're addressing them, whatever it is that you're saying to these people when they're in a vulnerable state. That's what I was trying to allude to, not fucking raping them.
Okay, I don't know what you do to people when they're unconscious, but okay. My bad.
Oh.
That's what I would do.
All I was trying to allude to is the fact that somebody's in a vulnerable state and then how you treat them in that moment. So the way people treat old people, for example, when they're extremely dependent on them. I judge people off of that. Those are things I might judge someone off. And I would say that when it comes to a woman in that kind of scenario, I would judge the way that he's treating her based off the fact that she's in that scenario.
It's very obvious for the woman that she's in a vulnerable place, but you have no idea if he is in a, like, not obviously similarly vulnerable place, but you have no idea the context of his life outside of that 3-minute clip. He could be in a vulnerable place for a number of different reasons as well. But you don't care about that because you just see a pregnant woman and you have all the sympathy in the world for her, but you're not willing to look at the guy's side.
The emphasis for giving a take on this should
imagine any possible world where there's context that might change the way that you see this.
There is not only not a problem with it, should be expected that we commenting on this acknowledge like, hey, we're only getting one side. This shit looks edited, though I think Abba's point is fine because I used to have a Ring camera.
No. To be clear, Abba's point is nonsense. There's movement on the camera while these little 8-second cuts are being made. It's clearly edited. Like the Ring thing is a huge cope. The Ring thing is a huge cope. She's literally moving on the video when these little cuts are happening. Okay?
Even then, even if Steven's point is right, the point is that it is good to give deference to the idea that, hey, we're only getting one side. There's a reason for these people to leak this shit. Like, we should be cognizant of that. That should be 25% of it. The 75% emphasis should be on, hey, this is some fucked up looking behavior. But the thing is, I think the issue that people are pushing back on, it seems a little 50-50.
I think it's more like 90-10. But I mean, hey, there's some more added context that might change my mind.
There are unknown variables. Destiny just wants you to just agree. I think Abba, just you at this point, that like your narrative, it makes sense, it's logical, it's plausible, but it rests on inferences that you're making, and you're leaping at some. Not only is
Abba's narrative logical and plausible, it's probably true. Statistically speaking, what Abba's saying is probably right.
Yes, and that's what they wanted to hear from you, Destiny. Can you say that again?
That feels kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's because you're too retarded to listen to what I'm saying, because you can only see 100%, 50%, or 0%. Because that's what most humans process. All I'm saying is wait for additional information, just like I did with Rittenhouse, just like I did with like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Wait for more information. There's no reason to jump on a conclusion 100% right now. What you're saying is probably true. Crowder's a piece of publicly. He's had a lot of issues with coworker shit in the past, and he's got a defunct marriage. He's another conservative with issues. What you're saying is probably true. He's probably a piece of shit. He's probably manipulative. That could be true. But there could also be more to the video. Why do you jump to a conclusion right now and look like an asshole if more information is released that makes you look like a moron? There's no reason for it.
And that has happened to you, hasn't it, Abba? I've heard that like you guys have put up videos that you've had to take down because details you guys leapt to some conclusions and more details.
Yeah, but those were leaps. This is more like a little hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little hopscotch. It's not much of a
You're literally seeing an intentional.
Crowder
I'm willing to jump,
legwork,
but it just can't be the grand.
Enough little jumps is a leap, right?
Like, it's so funny. You guys don't realize you are seeing an intentional leak from one party to a potentially $50 million lawsuit, and you're like, oh yeah, it edited. Oh, that's the ring light. Like, it's crazy. You guys just look at that like, yeah, 100% everything in this video is as it is, right? Like, that's just wild to me. But
who said that? Who said
you
that?
definitely have. Okay, you're the worst defender in here. Okay,
definitely not.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.